As Rishi Sunak becomes Prime Minister, those who want to stir up racial division and tension are at it again, even across the pond in America. Look at this video by Trevor reacting to the backlash of Rishi Sunak becoming Prime Minister. I say backlash because there hasn't been any backlash. Everyone's been more than supportive of the new Prime Minister. It's a joke. So I thought it'd be a funny idea to react to each dumb leftist talking point that Trevor makes. Let's go.
The story of Rishi Sunak becoming England's first Prime Minister of colour, of Indian descent, of all of these things, and then seeing the backlash is one of the more telling, it's just one of the more telling things about how people view the role that they or their people have played in history.
Where is this backlash? The fact that a person of colour can become the Prime Minister shows how anti-racist the UK is. I think that's undisputable. Like, ask the people you're supposedly defending, like Rishi Sunak, like Suella Braverman, like Kemi Badenoch, like Priti Patel, who undoubtedly love this country and would probably not argue that Britain is a racist country. But alas, leftists love to make a problem out of nothing. Let's continue.
Oh, they're taking over. It's one of the more telling things about how people view the role that they or their people have played in history. And what I mean by that is this. You hear a lot of the people saying, oh, they're taking over. Now the Indians are going to take over Great Britain, and what's next, and what? And I always find myself going, so what? No, but stick with me here. So what? What are you afraid of?
Bear in mind these are the same people who say representation matters. So by their logic, when white people can't be represented by people of their own country, shouldn't by leftist logic this be an issue? Either representation matters or not. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Make up your mind. Either we're colourblind or we're not. But because leftists have created so much division through the teaching of critical race theory, through the Black Lives Matter riots, now race is at the front of people's minds, when personally I don't think race should matter.
Yeah, so what? What are you afraid of? Right, all of them. You see people in the UK, you see people like Tucker Carlson all the time saying, you know what they're trying to do? They won't stop until black people and women are in positions of power.
Again, what a straw man. We're not against minorities being in positions of power. Look at the Conservative Party. It had the most diverse government in history. Same under Liz Truss. None of the 4 great offices of state were taken up by a white man. And to me personally, I don't care. That doesn't matter as long as they do the job right, which people like Suella Braverman, I won't say Liz Truss because she was sort of a failure, but people like Suella Braverman did do a great job and will continue to do a great job. It's the left who have created all these diversity quotas, who have put such an emphasis on race.
No, and I don't say that as like oh yes, let's do that, or not. I'm saying, so why are you so afraid? And I think it's because the quiet part that a lot of people don't realize they're saying is, we don't want these people who were previously oppressed to get into power, because then they may do to us what we did to them.
Again, absolute malarkey. The West, in particular Britain, is one of the least racist countries in the world. We live in a multicultural society. People of all races cooperate. Unless you're referring to the 1800s, which I'd hardly say is representative of today's attitudes in modern Britain. No, the only concern is the fact that whiteness is being demonised and white people are being excluded from opportunities. Look at the BBC. Look at the recent RAF scandal where they didn't want any more white men. But let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. That would help out a lot. Thank you. Goodbye.